What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kenzie Gamefowl, back at you with another video on the Gamefowl Life YouTube channel, guys. And for today's informative video, we're going to be speaking about electrolytes, guys. What are electrolytes? How are they used in the chicken's body? And I'm going to give y'all a little tip at the end of the video, so make sure y'all stay at the end to get this great tip. Before we dive into this video, make sure y'all hit that like button, that thumbs up button. That helps these videos get around to more people. The more likes we got, it pushes it up to the top. And those lame little videos that don't be really giving people no info and stuff, they get pushed down to the bottom. So yeah, push us up to the top, push them down to the bottom, man. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're just now seeing one of our videos and you haven't seen any more, subscribe. We got a lot of videos, informational for you. And drop a comment after this video to let us know what you think about the video, maybe what can we improve on, or what other type of videos you maybe would like to watch, guys. So without any further ado, let's get straight to it. So electrolytes, guys. What are electrolytes? Electrolytes are basically, they are salt, natural salt, and other ingredients, right, that makes up that basically it's salt and other ingredients, calcium, and they make electrolytes. Electrolyte stands for electric lights. It's the electrolytes, they're dissolvable, you know, mainly in drinking waters. All of it's in drinking waters mostly, and you just dissolve it into the water, and the chickens take it into their body by drinking their waters and stuff. But so are they good? What's pH and electrolytes in chickens are very important. One affects the other. If you got low pH, your electrolytes are going to be low. If you got low electrolytes, the pH is going to be low, and vice versa. If you get the electrolytes right, the pH will balance itself out. So they both work coincide with each other. They help make, you know, a chicken just regulate properly. Most of the time, a chicken's going to get its electrolytes through living its natural life, from eating good food, drinking clean water. That's very important, though. Eating good food and drinking clean water, that will give the chicken its natural electrolytes and balance its pH out and other things like that. You really don't have to, you know, give them anything or force them on anything, because like I said, mostly just through eating the stuff is going to naturally keep its levels good. But in certain situations, their electrolytes may be low, and that will affect the chicken. If a chicken's got runny poops, if a chicken's you know, being sick, if a chicken's stressed out, if a chicken's molting, stressed out, their levels are more than likely low, because they are up under stress, they exerting all this stuff. And you can help them a lot by just giving them a little bit of electrolytes, and that will help try to bind everything back together, try to kind of like boost everything back up. Just think about it. That's like you going to the doctor and they say, you're like, man, you know, I'm feeling pretty bad. I ain't feeling like myself. I really don't want to get out and do no work. You know, when I get up and go to work, I'm always tired. So they say, come here, let me test you out. They take your blood and everything, and they say, well, man, you know, you significantly low on vitamin D, so that's more than likely guarantee what's causing you problems. So they prescribe you some vitamin D for a while to get your levels back up. As soon as you start taking them a few days in, you're like, man, you know, I'm already feeling a little bit better. And so that's basically the same concept. Whenever, you know, they're needing it, when they're deficient, you got to give them a little bit. And you can find these things at Tractor Supply. You can find them at different farm stores like that. Electrolytes, they usually sell them in little packets for like biddies with like the probiotics and stuff like that. But it's giving them electrolytes can really help your chickens out, man. But it's also a bad thing to give your chickens electrolytes, really, if they don't need them, because you're basically like upping the levels of everything. You get what I'm saying? That's like you taking vitamin D, and you already got good levels of vitamin D. You don't want too much high levels of vitamin D, because that's going to throw everything off and probably make you feel bad. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all basically made it to the end of the video. I'm not going to ramble all along and make this a 20-minute video when I can get y'all the information in a quick 5-minute video or so, you know what I mean? But the little tip I wanted to save and give y'all at the end was, if you want to give your chickens electrolytes, if you're feeling like your chickens needing some, you know, you can tell they maybe got pale face, they're molting, they're stressed out, they got watery poops, not solid, you know, you can actually make your own homemade electrolytes to give to your chickens with just your basic home products that you probably didn't even know that you can just mix together and give it to them. And I'm gonna give y'all this. So get out a pen and a piece of paper, and y'all can get this wrote down. But the ingredients are potassium chloride, sodium bicarbonate, sodium chloride, sucrose, and water. And what those are, I'm gonna give y'all down the list again: salt, baking soda, table salt, sugar. That's the basic 4 ingredients that you need just to make some electrolytes. And the first names: potassium chloride, sodium bicarbonate, sodium chloride, sucrose, and water. That's the 5 ingredients. But water, I mean, you already know water. I was just giving y'all the other ingredients besides water. So salt, baking soda, salt substitute, you got table salt, baking soda, and water. That makes it up. You want to give, in your solution, you want to give a 1/2 teaspoon of salt substitute, basically like 2 grams. Then you want to give 1 teaspoon, 5 grams of baking soda, 1 teaspoon, 6 grams of table salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and then 1 gallon or 4 liters of water. And you want to mix this all up, right? This is what I would do. I would put all my concoctions in together. So a teaspoon, tablespoon, 1/2 teaspoon. I would put it all together. Then I would pour my gallon of water on top of it and mix it all up, stir it all up as it's going, and that will help it blend better than just trying to put it all in there. I mean, you could do it both ways, but it'll be a lot easier if you stir it up after as the water's rising. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure everything breaks down good and you get it evenly across the whole playing field. So that's a little tip for y'all, man. Y'all can make your own homemade electrolytes at home. Don't tell anybody I told you that. Make them watch this video. But like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, and we'll be back with more informational videos. Some of them will be tips, some of them will just be telling you things I know I've learned along the way. Some of them will be ingredients. You never know what you're gonna get on the Gamefowl Life YouTube channel. Some videos may be your chickens, but just like and subscribe, man. Share these videos and let me know what you think about them down in the comments, man. Until the next one, you already know. Peace.